But maybe if his approach was a little different, like, hey, I have a really big concern with the way in which Brett talks to our children and how he disrespects me in my own house. And I really don't appreciate that. So I would feel more comfortable if he was not in our home, or talking to our or around our children.
I'm gonna explain myself one time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
if he would,
maybe
if he would have said it, broke it down in that sense. But I know because Brett had already pissed him off when he told Brett to leave. So he was already upset and in a heightened state. And the way he probably approached his wife was, Brett can't come back here and he cannot be around our kids. Yeah. And to her, she was like, Brett is my brother-in-law. That's my sister's husband. And do you think you're telling me? Or that's why she responded that way. Okay. Are you telling me or you asking me? That's what it is,
because she thought she's being told something.
Exactly. At the end of the day,
to submit.
Don't make me punch you. Welcome back to another weekly episode of your favorite duo, the Life After I Do podcast. Hope y'all doing all right out there. How y'all doing?
I just want to
who knows where that
how y'all doing?
Who knows what show that is? How y'all doing?
You've eaten enough for 3 years.
That's what he gets me when he be. No, you've eaten enough for 4 years. How you gonna tell somebody they didn't ate enough and have a reserve?
Look here.
That is not how that works.
Brutal.
Dr. Now be on one.
He be brutal.
Dr. Now be on one.
All the way.
That cat said you got enough in reserves. You good.
Hold on, let's stop the tape. Y'all see how good my wife look?
Oh. Thank you, honey.
She's so fine, I'm about to wine and dine.
Oh, I love
but I'm going to be dining on you.
I love it. Oh my gosh, now the people got to listen to you sip on your pop. Really? That was gross, dude.
They're not going to hear that. I'll let them out.
They're not going to hear that. I'll let them be out.
Hey, Booskies, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm shit.
Can you shit?
Erect.
Okay. No one needs to hear that, Demille. No.
If I stand up right now...
No one needs to hear that, actually.
How was your week? You look beautiful.
Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. My week was good.
That's good.
Your shoulders and chest are looking nice, too.
Thank you. I'm fat.
Well, no, you're not. You even got some noticeability in the gym. Yeah, everybody know how big my boo is getting.
I said, she's like, oh my God, you look bigger. I said, yeah, thank you. I'm up 6 pounds.
She didn't mean bigger in that way. She didn't mean bigger in that way.
Are you for real? I said, yeah. I said.
She was like, she even came on me. She was like, Mo's getting big, right? And I was like, yeah. She was like, I can see it, like his chest and stuff. I was like, I keep telling him that.
I let her know. I said, 4 months ago, I was 214.
Okay.
Today I am 234.
Okay, so, but you also have built more muscle. Clearly, you ain't flabby, so
I'm not Beckett though.
Okay, Demille.
I'm trying to get to Beckett level.
You're not going to get to Beckett level because you ain't military. Beckett doing a whole different type of regimen.
He running 5 miles a day. I can't do that.
Right. He doing a whole different... So, did we tell them? I'm not sure. So, we started a new book together and we're reading it together. So that way we can discuss our thoughts and our processes together about the book. And the book that we're reading is The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros. And the FMC, or not the FMC, I'm sorry, the MMC, the main male character, he is like this military guy, but he's got like this really hard, sexy body. You know how they
I don't know if it's hard and sexy.
She said it was. She said his body was hard.
She did say that.
She did. She said his body was hard. So the way the writer describes, the male main character, and he's like got this really heavy military background. He runs 5 miles a day. He's got abs and like steel and a chest that's stern and all this other stuff.
Stern.
So he keeps talking about every time I give him a compliment about his physical, he's like, I'm still not Beckett.
I'm not Chaos.
Gosh.
Trying to get there.
He's a fictional character.
Trying to get there.
Trying to get there? Okay. I was gonna say you got all your little hairs on your shirt
today. Don't worry about that.
And you're shedding?
Yeah, my beard.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. So, but that's actually been fun. I actually wanted to ask you, how do you like reading with me?
It's exhausting.
Why?
Because look here,
I'm going at your pace, which is really difficult for me.
I have other hobbies and other things I want to do. So the most I'm gonna give you is 3-4 chapters a day.
See,
and you trying to get like 20 chapters in a day.
And I told him, I said, babe, this book, the book is 26 chapters, 29
28 chapters.
Okay, 28 chapters. And I told him, I said, we really could polish this off in like 2 or 3 days.
And I said, you could.
And he was like, we're not going to do that. So I've been really good going at your pace. But now
I told you, I said, you might as well get you a second book to read when I'm not reading.
No, I'm just going to go ahead and finish this book because February is coming up. So I'm doing,
I'll be done by February for sure.
I'm doing, I'm in a book club. And for February, we've decided or the moderator has decided to have 2 books because a lot of people from, the previous, everyone's like, I finished the first book or I finished the book of the month so quickly because most people finish within a day or 2, depending on how many pages it is. And so everybody's like, I guess they kind of voted and she kind of took, listened to what everybody was saying. So we're doing 2 books for the month of February. So I got those 2 books to get through. And then my family, I had reached out to my family to see if my family wanted to do a family book club.
You're trying to get everybody. I don't know how you're going to read all these books at once.
And then everybody was like, oh, I'm down. And then only 1 sent in, or 2, sorry.
Give me my credit.
Sent in their book recs.
Give my credit.
So we're going to be deciding between you, me, and your sister. Shouts out to my sister-in-law, Kishana, for responding and giving your book recs. And then we're going to start...
See, the problem is you didn't ask my fave. She would have joined.
I did. I put it in the family group chat.
My favorite sister-in-law.
Okay, bye, Maurice. Goodbye. Anywho, I mean, it's open to anybody. But, so I'm going to have quite a few books to really start reading.
Get in there, huh?
Getting in there. And then on top of books that I want to, on top of the books that I personally need to get to. But on a brighter note, the book that is going to be what seems like it's going to be the pick for my book club is a book that I got for my birthday. Oh. So I don't have to go buy it because you already bought it. Oh. So I'm really excited about that.
I saved myself some money in advance.
See?
Girl math.
This is why shopping when you get that feeling too, you never know how that's going to play off in the future. That's what I'm saying.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
All right.
So I'm really excited.
You're right.
I'm ecstatic about that.
Okay.
I'm ecstatic about that.
Okay.
So this will be, for the month of January, I would have 5 books read. I'm going to try, my goal for February is, January I did 5 books. January
ain't over yet. You might get on one in there.
No. Well, actually, you know what? Because I do have a book that I want to read, and it's only 290 pages. I could probably polish that. You're right. Okay, so here's the new goal, guys. Here's the new goal. The goal is to finish 6 books for January.
Okay.
And then for February, my goal is to either meet January's goal of 6 books at the minimum. At the minimum.
Crazy work.
At minimum. But my goal, I want to see if I can do it. My goal is to read 8 books in the month of February.
Okay. My goal for February is just to get them tickets when Cran and launch them.
Oh, for just the Bar Classic?
Because I was about to have the DMs full. Look here.
What you go DM and say? What are you going to DM and say?
Help me, player.
Help me, player.
I'm just trying to get these tickets.
I need some tickets, player.
Look, I couldn't register in time. I couldn't get her in there in time to register her.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm sure she's gonna have another one because the way this one went, I'm sure she's gonna have another one. And fingers crossed, I'll be ready to hit that one. But yeah, so that's one of my personal goals for the month of February. Okay. What's one of your personal goals for the month of February?
Survive.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I feel like your chances of survival for February are pretty strong. So if you had to come up with another goal for yourself for February, what would that be?
Thrive.
Okay. I see what you're doing. Thrive. You know what? This is why I don't like you.
You let me.
What's a goal you would have for February, babe?
To read 2 books.
Oh my gosh. Oh, really, babe?
Yeah, 2 books.
Oh, you could do that easy.
If I like them. That's the problem. I don't like a lot of stuff.
Okay, so here's the thing. I think you should read, because I just put it on my TBR last night. Dungeon Crawler Carl.
How many pages is it?
I don't know.
I think if I go
do you like hardcover, soft, or do you want to read it on your iPad? Just tell me that first.
I like free.
If I'm buying it, then technically it's free.
It's not.
It is. What would you prefer?
I think I prefer soft cover. Hardcovers are nice.
I like hardcovers.
They look nice on the bookshelf.
They do.
But when you hold them to read them, you were like, ooh.
Sometimes they get a little... But I mean, when I read... Here's the thing. I've found, like, when I read at the table, it's a different vibe for me from when I'm reading on the couch or when I'm reading, like, in the car or upstairs in the bed. And I do enjoy... I've recently started to enjoy softcover.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But the only time I really don't like softcover is if I'm reading in the bed and I got to read with my light. Because when you first start a book, it's flimsy on one side because you ain't got enough. You ain't got enough pages in yet. It ain't thick enough. So when I was starting that other book and I put the little clamp on there, I had to really hold it up because it kept flopping down. But that's where hardcovers come in at.
Okay.
But then now I've gotten into this little thing. I saw a video about it and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm the same way too. When you're reading a duology or like a series, and you know how some of them come, well, usually it's like paper and hardback, but then you get like book 1 in soft or paper, and then you get book 2 in hardback. You can't do that. If I start off with hardcover,
you got to keep it consistent.
You got to keep it consistent.
That's good.
Yeah. So
that's good.
Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna hold you to that, babe.
Oh, okay.
I think you can do it.
I'm gonna go to Barcelona. We get 2 picture books.
Okay.
If I have to meet the goal, sometimes you gotta cheat.
How was your week, DeMille?
Sometimes I might read 2 Dogman books.
Well, at least you got them. Your daughter went to town ordering them off her Kindle. So
Lord
just go borrow her Kindle and you can get all caught up. Right. What is it? Big Jim somebody? I don't know. She knows them. But how was your week, babe?
My week, it's nothing bad to report.
Okay, so how was it?
It was just a week. Nothing bad.
Yeah.
Nothing really good.
Nothing stuck out to you?
I'm just happy to be 6 feet the right way.
Right.
That's it.
Thank him. Thank him.
There was a couple of days where you were under the weather and I was like, look here, I can't do this.
Which was weird because I didn't feel sick. I was just dealing with congestion. So I don't know what that was all about. And then what's really crazy is...
I thought this was about me.
Sorry. What's really crazy is I think I had like slept with my mouth open or something last...
That's crazy.
I think I slept with my mouth open last night and the fan was on. So my throat was like super dry when I woke up this morning. But at least my nose wasn't running. So I guess that was a win.
Yeah.
So what was the highlight of your week?
You know what? If I had to be honest, I've really been enjoying my child lately.
Okay. She's been making you laugh and stuff.
She's that little...
She's hilarious.
She's been playing me.
She's hilarious.
Because my heart be like, oh, she the best thing ever. But my dad brain be like, you discipline her.
She's using you. Look, she's using you.
She playing.
Don't fall for her spells.
Right.
So that was the highlight of your week, spending time with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been pretty excited all week. She had a field trip and they went to learn about desert animals.
Dad, guess what I saw?
What did she call it? It was
some new bird.
Some new bird.
Got some technical name. I said if they still finding new birds in 2026, these birds out here cross mating.
Probably.
That's
they trying to survive too.
That's why you got something new now.
They trying to survive too. Yep. Shoot. Okay. Low lights of your week? Dang.
Right. I feel like I've had like built up fatigue in the gym I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
And that's it. But once I get through it,
Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
That's it.
What we got today, Booskies?
It's an Our 2 Cent episode. Why you gotta say it like that?
It's the last episode of the month.
That's how we say it. Yay.
Hey.
Shouts out to Big X a plug. Like, let me take a moment just to let him know how much I appreciate his music. Okay? His music is a whole vibe for me in the gym. And I genuinely enjoy most of the tracks that I listen to.
Well, then let me say shout out to Tank.
That's wild.
And Adele.
That's crazy work.
For getting me through my leg days.
That's crazy that you listen to Tank and Adele on leg day.
Nothing like a good old love song.
Okay. We're gonna have to put a poll. I'm gonna say this now because I want you to clip this and then I want you to poll it. Okay. Because this is wild. On a heavy lifting day, we're gonna say leg day. On a heavy leg day, are you listening to R&B, love music,
slow jams? That's it.
Slow jams, whatever. Or are you listening to upbeat, hip hop? What I don't care, punk, techno, whatever it is. What do you guys listen to on a heavy leg day?
I know for me.
What do you guys listen to on a heavy leg day?
When I get in that hack squat and that Josie hit.
Oh wow.
Whenever you want it. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a good set.
Our brains are not the same.
Anything you want from me.
On squats?
Yeah.
I quite literally play. I mean, there's one song that I play continuously in the gym.
Which is crazy.
You already know what it is. It's prime time. I would be in the middle of that song, just finish a set, take my break, go back to that song to start the next set, just so that I can like get ready. And then I get them in my head and be like, hey, and I'd be like, okay, big, I'm ready. Time to execute. Okay. Time to execute.
We'll put a poll up there. We'll see.
Yeah, post that poll because I'm really curious to see if a lot of you are on his side when it comes to listening to the slow jams, love music, R&B when you're in the gym on heavy leg day, or are you listening to something a little bit more upbeat?
Low key on chest day, I listen to Phoenix playlist.
Kids Bop?
And that K-pop even will be getting you through it.
Okay.
You be like, oh.
I'm not doing this with you.
Hey.
I mean, that one is a banger. I'm not going to lie.
Party?
Are you still listening to Sprinkle Party?
Yes.
You got to let it go,
Sprinkle Party slaps. I challenge anyone to tell me Sprinkle Party ain't
Sprinkle Party is from Gabby's Dollhouse.
I challenge
just so you people know, he's listening to Sprinkle Party from Gabby's Dollhouse.
I challenge anyone to tell me that Sprinkle Party not a hit.
Okay. I'm curious.
She got the French toast with the most.
Okay. She's got the French toast with the most. Okay.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Let's see. Where are we at? What's today? I don't even know what today is.
Read the one from the
okay, here we go.
No, read the follow-up.
But yeah, that's right. We do have a follow-up.
We have a follow-up, guys.
We have a follow-up from last week's. This one was referring to her husband not basically being romantic enough or taking initiative
and bringing
enough
home the secondhand gifts.
Bringing home like secondhand gifts and stuff through his work. So this was the follow-up that she had sent us. She said, hello guys. To answer the majority of the questions, we moved to a different state where we have no family or no friends. We decided to homeschool our babies because it was best for us, which I've taken on that task alone without any help, and I'm proud of that. Something I've never done before. We also have our own business. Hubby is in tech. I guess you can call me front desk, back office. I take care of everything, staying up to date with state filings, website design, filing paperwork, making appointments, ordering supplies, etc. He makes good money. I'm no slouch. I have certificates as a medical technician, and before we met, I was a loan underwriter. I bring a lot to the table. I love being a wife and a mother. My marriage is my priority. Again, he is a good man. I'm just the one to always plan things, come up with surprises, especially for his birthday. I go all out and we have a ball. He makes great money. He actually enjoys providing for us. We don't live beyond our means, though we do spoil our babies. Wifehood is everything to me. Unfortunately, he did not grow up seeing his mother being treated the best. However, the women in my family have successful marriages, and I was raised by a wonderful man. I work just as hard as he does, and being a stay-at-home mom has its challenges. So yes, I deserve effort and romance.
I don't disagree with nothing you said.
I don't disagree with it either.
If you go back and listen to my response.
What was your response?
I said he probably was raised in a situation where he did not see.
Right.
He did not have good examples of the husband that you want him to be.
Correct.
So he's doing what he was taught that needs to be done in the role of a man. Now, I'm not getting on grace before y'all come for me, because as a man, you do have to cater to your wife's needs and love languages. And fellas, I know sometimes they can be exhausting, but we love them. We love them. And we do it because we love them and we want them to be happy. Lord knows, I buy this one's stuff all the time because her love language is gift giving. And it ain't always big stuff, but I mean.
Yeah, it's the thought.
It's the thought.
That's the biggest thing.
She just want to know that I'm thinking about her.
That I was going to say, that's the biggest thing for me is I just love the idea that you were out somewhere in the world and something you saw made you think of me, or you saw something and thought of me.
About that ass.
And thought of me, and you were like, you know what? I think my babe will like this.
I said last time I know you would like.
I told I thought you were done.
I wasn't done. You just cut me off, woman.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
But ma'am, you are not wrong
not
to
at
desire
all.
and want romance, to be on the other side of the coin where he plans stuff and does something nice. You're not wrong at all. Mm-hmm. And but again, like I said before, if therapy is not helping, I personally don't know what more you can do to communicate these things to him. So I don't know. I mean, I wish you the best.
Can I talk now?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, okay. I agree.
By his hand.
Okay. Maurice, don't make me hit you. I don't condone violence. But goodbye. Yes, I totally agree when you say, but you do deserve effort and romance. You absolutely do. And it sounds like you actually do have a really great husband. And like you said, he enjoys providing for you guys. This is probably going to have to be something that's a work in progress. And unfortunately, typically when it's a work in progress, it's something that you're probably going to have to continuously remind him of. Like, you remind him about it. He does good for a little bit. Then he starts falling off track and you have to give him that gentle reminder. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, it's been 3 months since we went out on a date. It's been 4 months since you've planned anything, that type of thing. Mm-hmm. But I definitely think from the how you've written everything, what it sounds like, that he is willing to. He probably just needs a little bit more extra push. So that's all I wanted to say.
Don't push others because we're close to the edge.
Okay.
You nerd.
So let's go ahead and hop right on into our 2 cents.
We are in.
Am I the jerk for refusing to help my brother's family after they treated me I guess they treated her bad when she had nowhere to go, when she had nowhere to live. Okay. So about a half a year ago, I hit a really bad spot in my life almost all at once. My landlord sold the apartment I was renting and gave me a very short notice. My job hours were cut and I didn't have enough saved to grab a new place right away. I don't have close friends nearby and my parents live very far. So asking my older brother was kind of my last option. It was humiliating, honestly. He said I could stay with him and his wife for a bit, but even when he said yes, it felt more like a warning than an invite. From day one, there were rules. Some were fair, like quiet hours and cleaning up after myself, which I did. I paid for my own food, bought toilet paper, helped clean. I stayed mostly in the guest room, barely used the living room, and tried not to be in their way. Still, his wife made it very clear that I was not wanted there. Little comments all the time, stuff like, must be nice not to pay rent, even though I was giving them money, or when are you planning to get your life together? If I cooked, she complained that I used the wrong pan. If I didn't cook, she complained that I was lazy. My brother wasn't much better. He kept reminding me that this was temporary, sometimes joking about it in front of other people, which made me feel very small. There were nights I skipped dinner just to avoid being in the kitchen with them. I felt like I was walking on glass all the time, trying not to exist too loudly. What hurt the most is that at the same time, they started expecting things from me. Watching their kids last minute because, quote unquote, you're home anyway. Running errands, picking things up, helping with stuff that had nothing to do with me. If I hesitated or said that I was tired, I'd get the quote unquote, after everything we're doing for you line. It felt like I had to earn things and earn the right to sleep there. About 6 weeks, I found a tiny place that I could afford. I didn't tell them until it was confirmed because I was scared that they would make it worse. I thanked them, packed my things, and left. No drama, no fight. Now, a few months later, my brother called saying that they needed help. His wife is overwhelmed, and they want me to watch their kids several times a week for a while. I said no. I explained calmly that living with them messed with my head more than I realized, and I'm not ready to step back into that dynamic. He got very angry and said that I'm holding a grudge and that I'm being unfair. My parents are saying that I'm being ungrateful and that I'm forgetting that they gave me a roof when I needed it. I know they helped me in a practical way, but emotionally, the time still hurts a lot. I'm not sure if I'm being reasonable or just bitter, but am I being a jerk?
Hell no.
People remember how you make them feel.
Hell no. Look here. You can't say that you're doing a good deed when you're constantly hounding the person you're doing the good deed for.
Right. When you're constantly reminding them that I'm doing something for you.
Are you doing a good deed? Or are you coming? Or are you doing something so you can feel like you have something? I personally feel like they did it so they feel like they have something on her, and that's why. And that's why the longer she was there, the more they required of her. Right. So no, look here. Man, fuck them.
Okay, that's a bit much.
Okay, you're right. You're right. Fuck them.
Okay, bye. Goodbye. I could see it from their point of view and from your parents' point of view, because they're just thinking in the sense that when you were down and out and you literally had no place to go, they allowed you into their home. Because I wouldn't say they invited you, you asked. So they didn't invite you, you asked and they acquiesced to your request.
Okay.
So I can get it from that point, but it also felt like he was probably just doing it like out of duty, or like you said, just so that he could say that he did that for you. You know what I mean? And you didn't do it with like a grateful heart or humble heart, because you also reminded me every single day that I was there in your home, that I wasn't welcome, that you didn't want me there, and that probably the only reason why I'm there is because I'm your sister, which is fine. But then you expect me to go into doing you a favor, being just willy-nilly and being open-armed and humbled about it, when I'm trying to explain to you that, yes, although you did open your home to me and I'm forever grateful for that, you also never made me feel comfortable being in your space because I knew I wasn't wanted there.
And here's the thing, babe. I guarantee you the sister-in-law got used to having the help.
Oh yeah, she did, because like how she said, they would just leave the kids and be like, "You're home anyway."
Yeah, so they in their mind they had a live-in babysitter.
Yeah, and what were you doing before?
Whenever, right?
What? How did she all of a sudden become overwhelmed?
And see, he called and asked if he can watch the kids multiple days a week, but did he offer some money? Because childcare ain't free.
Right.
I ain't grandma. For another story, okay?
Bye.
So I don't think she's wrong at all.
Yeah, I don't think you're necessarily wrong, and even if you can't meet them to their expectation, like. Maybe you can do once a week. Like maybe I can say, yeah, I can do once a week for 2 hours.
I'm doing once a week at your house.
That's it. For 2 hours.
At your house.
Yeah, where they can be comfortable.
Because you're not dropping them off here where you can come back and get them when you want to. I'm doing once a week at your house.
Yeah.
So I can call authorities when you're late.
Yep.
And get my ass home.
Yep. All right, let's move into the second one. Here we go. Am I being an asshole for spending some of my grandchildren's education fund on a new boat?
Nope.
Okay. I'm 54 and I have 2 kids. They're both married and in their mid to late 30s. We have a decent relationship, I think. My wife and I make sure both got through college without debt. Amen. I helped both purchase their first homes with a $20,000 gift, no strings attached. When my son moved away for his wife's work, I helped him pack. The alternate Christmas between me and their in-laws, the last Christmas was my turn. We has a nice visit, and then the 5 of us and their spouses included had a talk. I didn't press, I didn't push. I simply asked if they had still planned on starting families. My kids looked at each other like they had been waiting for this conversation. Please know my son, the older one, has been married for 11 years. I guess this was something they all talked about without including me. They said that they were happy with their lives and that kids weren't really something they wanted to bring into the world. I asked about adopting. They both said that it was not something that they considered. They're adults and they can live however they want. I would love grandchildren, but I don't feel that I'm owed them. I literally live 5 minutes from my brother and I see his grandchildren all the time. I like that I can leave when they get too loud. I had money set aside to help with my grandchildren's education. Now I knew it wasn't needed for that purpose, so I bought myself a new boat. Sold my old one. Yes, I am aware that a boat is a hole in the water you throw money into, but I don't care because I can afford it. My kids saw pictures of my new boat on Facebook. They asked why I upgraded our family boat. I was truthful and said that I wanted a new boat and that money had opened up in my budget. They asked, what money? I said that since they weren't planning on having kids, there was no purpose for an education fund. My kids both kind of went nuts. They said that I was crazy for spending $130,000 on a boat at my age. I said that my retirement fund was still topped off and I hadn't asked them for any help, so I didn't see the issue.
Not at all.
After a lot of back and forth, they admitted that they kind of expected me to leave them a good inheritance. I almost lost my head.
All right now.
I'm only 54. Hopefully, I have a couple of more decades to enjoy my life. I said that they could have whatever was left after I finished with it, but that I didn't actually owe them anything.
Not a damn
And now
dime.
they were kind of assholes for planning on my money. Should I have continued holding on to the money that was never going to be used for its intended purpose?
Fuck no.
No.
Ball out.
It's your money.
Look at-
Use it when you
Right.
need it.
Look here. Take it a step further and take a little bit off that room for the kitchen.
We just took a little bit off.
Start remodeling. You know what I mean?
He said, y'all can have whatever's left over when I'm done with
Sir, I know you bought a brand new boat. I don't know if the house is on a lake or if it's on the water, but if it is,
He said it don't matter. He can afford it.
If you live on the water, redo the deck. You know,
Just put up a new one for the hell of it.
Yeah, you know, spend your money how you see fit.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
In my eyes, you've done more than enough
Right.
for them as their father. You raised them.
Yeah. They got to start adulthood debt free.
You paid for their life up through college, and then
started them off adulthood.
And then gifted them $20,000 to buy a house when they chose to. No, you're not. Go buy another boat.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, buy grandma or buy mama a Ferrari too.
Bye.
Drop them. Shit.
It's like just based on that, and me, I like him saying, "Y'all can have whatever's left over." Ain't gonna be no leftovers. Ain't no leftovers.
I'm gonna Bill Gates it.
You get no leftovers. You get no leftovers.
Everything left over going to charity.
Bye.
Don't fuck with me.
I'm leaving it to the family cat.
And I'm turning my house into a halfway house.
I'm leaving it to the family cat.
Not the family cat. Crazy.
Yeah. Sorry. There's nothing for you. I'm leaving it to the family cat. That's crazy work. But
next in line.
That's rude. That's absolutely rude. That is absolutely rude.
What's next one?
Let's see.
Lord.
Oh, here we go.
All
because I have
multiple devices.
Yeah, I have them in different places.
Phone.
Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my wife her brother-in-law can't come to our house
Not
anymore?
at all.
Let's see. I hate my sister-in-law's husband. That's how we're going to start this. Let's call him Brett. Brett is awful in many ways, but the worst thing about him is that he has no respect for other people. Yeah, that's the worst kind of people. Even in my own home, he frequently disrespects me.
Oh, that's not tolerated.
The final straw was when Brett started telling my child a story from work that was not necessary for a child to hear. I told Brett to stop. He said it was fine. I said, this is my house. And
What do you mean it's fine?
He continued the story anyway, and I sent my child out the room. Brett started making fun of me, so I asked him to leave. After Brett and my sister-in-law left, I told my wife, Brett can't come over anymore. She said, are you asking me or are you telling me?
I'm telling.
I said, she can look at it either way, but he doesn't need to be at our house or around our kids. She said, I can't tell her to not have her family here. She said that she would never tell me not to have my family at our house. I said no, that if a member of my family disrespected her, I would kick them out and stop speaking to them without being needed to be asked. She said Brett's wife is her sister. I said, I'm fine with her sister being here, just not him. She said her sister won't come over without him. And I said, well, maybe y'all should meet up somewhere else.
Ooh, all right now.
My wife said that I'm not going to tell her who she can and cannot have over and that I'm being a dick for even trying. I can't believe she's choosing Brett over her own husband. Am I being an asshole?
No, fuck her and Brett. Look here. What I'm not going to tolerate
is disrespecting my own home.
You're not going to disrespect me, my wife,
my children,
or my child.
Yeah, no.
I don't give a fuck if you the Pope.
Yeah, okay.
You're
going a little far.
Care.
Okay, but that's a little.
I don't care. Jesus of Nazareth could walk in himself, and if he disrespect you, he got to go.
Okay, stop it.
Now I don't think he would, but if he did,
stop it.
He'd have to leave.
Cut it out.
So you're not an asshole at all. And I look here. Sometimes you just gotta let them know. Look here, you got to put your foot down in the sand.
Not the foot in the sand.
And I mean, because it seemed like she's already made her choice to choose her sister. So you and your sister.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's like, I can't believe that she's choosing Brett over her own husband.
So I hope Brett can help you with this house.
Bye.
I hope Brett can help you with this house.
I hope. Well, I think it's like one of those things because it's probably how he approached the situation. Mm-hmm. Right? Because we've had this discussion.
Oh, how you said it?
We've had this discussion before. Like, if it's something that you're really strong about and you're trying to get that point across, but you come across as like being a dick or like you trying to like talk to me as if I'm a child, as if I don't have a say in the matter.
You're a child of God.
Then, bye. Then I feel like there's going to be a lot more pushback. But maybe if he would have been, I don't know. I'm not saying he's wrong. First of all, let me make that very clear. He's not wrong at all.
Are you taking a man's side?
He's not wrong at all.
The girl's not gonna like that.
But maybe if his approach was a little different, like, hey, I have a really big concern with the way in which Brett talks to our children and how he disrespects me in my own house. And I really don't appreciate that. So I would feel more comfortable if he was not in our home, or talking to our or around our children.
I'm gonna explain myself one time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
if he would maybe if he would have said it, broke it down in that sense. But I know because Brett had already pissed him off when he told Brett to leave. So he was already upset and in a heightened state. And the way he probably approached his wife was Brett can't come back here and he cannot be around our kids. Yeah. And to her, she was like, Brett is my brother-in-law. That's my sister's husband. And do you think you're telling me? Or that's why she responded that way. Okay. Are you telling me or you asking me?
Because she thought she's being told
something. Exactly.
Her ass needs to submit.
Don't make me punch you. At the end of the day, I am not your child.
You're not.
But if you want to try to treat me like one, I am more than welcome and to oblige you to act like one.
But I'm the head of the house. And again, I'm going to explain myself one time. And when I say go, I don't care if you like it or not.
One time and one time only?
That's it. I'm not going to tolerate disrespect.
And I'm not doing the back and forth.
Because if you are going to align yourself with the man that's disrespecting me, now you're disrespecting me, and I take all threats serious,
both foreign and domestic. Bye, DeMille.
I don't care that you inside this house.
Bye. All right, let's hop into our last one. Let's see. Am I the asshole for not letting my stepdaughter share a room with my daughter?
Okay, no.
Okay. I have 2 children, a daughter who's 16 and a son who's 10. My husband has 3 children, a daughter who is 16, a daughter who is 14, and a son who is 10. The boys share a room. 2 stepdaughters share a room, and my daughter has her own room.
What's wrong with this?
For context, this is my home. So my daughter's room has been hers since she was little. Okay, that makes sense. The situation is my stepdaughters fight a lot, like all the time, and it's exhausting. Their dad never really could do anything to fix it because he said he was never able to figure out what the problem was. But my older stepdaughter, the 16-year-old, takes her sister's stuff and ruins it and never returns it. Their dad and I would try to pay for the stolen stuff, but that doesn't guarantee that they won't fight. My daughter had her own share of having her stuff taken from the stepsister in the past. I fixed it by getting my daughter a lock, which my husband did not agree to because his younger daughter wanted a lock, but that wouldn't have worked since she shares a room with her sister. Oh, the younger, she wanted to get a lock for the door too. After a series of big fights between stepdaughters, my husband said the only solution was to get them away from each other by having the older stepdaughter move into my daughter's room.
Nah.
I said no for several reasons. One, the stepdaughter is basically a thief. She'll start stealing from my daughter. And two, this is my daughter's room, even if he argues that it isn't fair that his daughters are stuck in one room while my daughter gets a room to herself. He begged and said he felt like the fighting was never going to end and that this was the only solution. I suggested that he should mix the boys with the girls, but he said, hell no.
No.
Boys never share rooms with girls.
Facts.
Period.
Facts.
I said that I wasn't going to allow what he suggested, and we ended up fighting. He called me selfish and unsupportive because I said he needs to handle his own daughters. He said that he'll just go be with a friend because he could no longer handle the fighting. He said he won't come back until I agree to let his daughter move into my daughter's room.
Okay.
I lashed out at him and said, no way. He asked if this was a hill that I was willing to die on, and I said yes, which escalated the problem. Now he's been away 2 days, and I'm left to watch the stepdaughters yell at each other. Okay. He's using this as a way to hopefully get me to cave in and say yes, but I can imagine doing this to my daughter. Mm-hmm. Is she being an asshole?
No.
Absolutely
Wherever
not.
he got room to stay for 2 days, send his daughter ass over there with him.
Exactly. That's how you split him up. That's how you split
Problem
up.
solved. Now you and the oldest can be over here.
Yeah.
And me and the ones that are civil.
Yeah, we can be over here. And maybe the time alone with you and your oldest daughter, you could figure out what her issue is, why she a little thief and a shit starter.
The issue is that her daddy not with her mama.
Probably, but she can go be with her mama, but we don't know what the situation with that is.
That's the issue. Okay?
She's probably just acting out.
Regardless.
Right. And who said the fighting is going to stop just because she moved into the other
Right.
bedroom? The bedroom where her little sister is probably right down the hall. I could still see the Lil Wayne should start an attitude
Not
with her.
Lil Wayne.
No, what you're not going to do is come over here and disturb my baby girl's peace.
Okay.
Okay, look, I did you a solid. I agreed to marry you.
Oh, no.
I did you a solid, all right? I agreed to marry you, and I agreed for you and your girls and boy to come in our home. But all seriousness, I mean, you could do that where he stays gone or whatever, and then maybe he takes his oldest girl, or y'all buy a different house.
Okay, I was gonna say that.
That's the only other solution. If you think her being out of the room with her little sister is going to stop the fighting, then maybe y'all need to try to find a bigger house where all the kids can have their own bedroom.
I was trying to do the math. I said the boys are in the room. You got the 2 girls in the room. Her daughter got a room. They got a room. So I said it looked like they got a 4-bedroom. It sound like y'all need a 5.
Yeah, or a 6 or something.
And on top of that, her daughter shouldn't go nowhere because, as she said at the beginning, it's my house.
It's my house. Because you already...
My name on
right,
this.
and you're already forcing the 2 10-year-olds, because how you know your son wanted a roommate?
Right. And another thing, you've been gone for 2 days. You got 24 hours to come back, or I got to call CPS because you have abandoned these children. You are breaking the law. I didn't adopt them. You are breaking the law.
Sir, you're gonna you either come back in the next 24
hours. Be an
issue. Because you telling me, is this a hill you're willing to die on and then proceed to stay away from home to try to get me to cave in? If you want to play stupid games, you know what happens when you play stupid games. You're going to get a very dumbass prize. And I would really hate to be the prize presenter.
Not the prize presenter.
I don't want to be the prize presenter. But
you Vanna White.
I'm going to tell him, come on down. You're the next contestant on His Ass's Divorce.
Not His Ass with Divorce.
Now you can pack your things and leave.
Right. Better spin that wheel.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, you're not the asshole. Don't go in there disturbing your daughter's peace, and then now you got to deal with a disgruntled 16-year-old. No, my 16-year-old is fine.
What's crazy?
You're not finna come over here and disturb her stable 16-year-old self with your unstable 16-year-old self.
What's crazy is that it seems like she has somewhere to stay, and his situation is kind of iffy.
Bye.
So maybe he should change the way.
But in all seriousness, as the parent, if he feels like it could be typical, sibling arguing, because me and my sister argued like crazy growing up, right? And then we became the best of friends in adulthood.
Which is irritating.
But it could be just the regular traditional siblings fighting, or it could be something a little bit deeper than that. And if she has an issue with stealing,
the little heifer's a thief.
That's why I said if she has an issue with stealing and starting fights and being defensive, then you might want to look into that and really check in with her to see where all this is coming from.
Get her some therapy.
Yeah, you gotta look deeper, because kids, well, unfortunately, most of them are not going to reach out when something is wrong, but they'll act out for the attention, and they'll wait for you to come and be like, "Okay, I'm here." Like, what do you need? They're not gonna be like, "Hey, Dad, like I'm really sad, and that's why I steal shit." Like, they're not gonna do that. So you gotta dig a little deeper. You gotta at least say, "Look, I tried to do all the things that I could do to get you help, to get you right. I tried." And then if you still decide to go out there,
I tried so hard.
I tried, Dr. Now.
I tried,
Dr. Now. So yeah. All right, guys, let's hop on into the comment of the week.
The comment of the week, people. The comment of the week. Both comments come from the post reaction about the set of grandparents who reneged on helping them watch the grandkids. But when they were showing them a new house, they were trying to say, "Oh, we're gonna stay here because y'all better off financial."
Yeah, they try to be living grandparents when they were done with their retirement.
And this comment comes from I am Des the Diva. Shout out Des.
Shout out Des the Diva.
Des says they would be going to Shady Pines if it was up to me. Bye, Felicia. Now look here.
Not Shady Pines.
Des is not the only person that said Shady Pines. A lot of people said Shady Pines.
Is that a real place?
It's a retirement home.
Oh.
But I agree that you've been traveling for 6 years, living your best life. Now you think you're finna come over here?
But this is the kicker from that story. To not have watched your grandchildren one time their entire existence as a grandparent who's on good terms with the parents, I think it's crazy.
You know what it is? They Jeff parents.
Who's Jeff?
From the book.
Shut up, Maurice. They're Jeff's parents. He's talking about from the book we're reading. Because they haven't seen them.
They know of them, but they don't know them.
They don't, because they don't claim them, though. At least they claim them.
And the second comment comes from BlessedChild71 _MUA. The awe
period audacity of people. I love that. She said the awe AUD capital period audacity ASSITY of some people.
Because the amount of people that said the audacity was being in vogue or on clearance.
It is. Audacity is damn near free. It pretty much is.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
It's free. Like, it's free.
Well, those are the comments of the week, people.
Oh, my gosh. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us on another episode of the Life After I Do podcast. If you're not doing so already, don't forget to like, share, follow, all the things. You can find us. Subscribe. You can find us.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
And to tell Granny, who will tell everybody. You can find us on all of our social media platforms at Life After I Do podcast. You get a new episode every Wednesday. And remember, guys, if you see us out in the wild, say hi.
Not the wild.
Say hi.
Like the robot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't say hi to me, please. I'm
wow.
Look here. I don't talk to people. I don't know.
That's not true. He's being a butthole. Yes, he does. All right, guys. Hey. All right, guys. Until next week. Peace, Booskies.
Peace, Booskies.